Come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up everybody, I'm Rick.
And I'm Anna.
And welcome to our reaction to Naruto Shippuden episode 267.
Welcome.
Anna,
Yes.
last episode, emotions abound as Kakashi got mad at
He's upset.
the situation.
He's angry.
There was
he
a nice
like
line here. The copy ninja who copied 1,000 jutsu will use all of those.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So he's
That's
angry.
a strong statement. I feel like this will be a moment for Kakashi to, go to the next level.
To shine. He's got Zabuza's sword now. It was a pretty nice episode. And it ended with a really nice shot of Gaara with the army behind him.
That was a good shot.
Enemies were approaching. So
it's a good way to see Gaara,
as a leader.
How far he's come from the first time we saw him.
Yeah. Well, let us watch this episode and see where it leads Gaara and us. And by the way, this is your first time watching Naruto.
It is.
Here we go. The old Kages.
Right, no Kage. I have to imagine nobody will be happy when they wake up,
Not of your time, huh? Fall jutsu of the second Hokage,
Yeah. Have you forgotten you're dead? Ages ago.
Seems like you killed each other.
Doesn't matter who killed who. We're all here. They don't even know who
summoned them. I think it's the second Hokage.
Yeah. Right. For these people, it's been a long time, huh?
Yeah.
These two are funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Also wrong.
Also wrong. Oh, yes.
He's angry.
He is. I wonder how that encounter will go. I wonder what his father's reaction will be.
Yeah, it
of zombies.
Exactly.
Come on, Choji, you can do it.
Yeah, that must be
painful. He'll explain the power. There's too many things happening. It's complicated. It's difficult for them to keep track.
Is it difficult for you?
Yes, it is.
They also look like zombies, walking like that. Here's one of them. Kakuzu.
Oh, damn it! I thought it would be Neji.
You must be so angry when you see this, you know?
Yeah,
Your loved ones being used like that.
yeah.
New faces.
Yeah, new characters.
Baited and the Nine Tails chakra.
Oh,
Oh.
she wouldn't be there. Oh, she will have to go too. You might want to go, but you can't. He's good, you know. He's calm. Keeps thinking about
The big picture.
yeah.
It's a good reminder also for the
Of
people
what's
watching,
happening,
you know.
yeah. It's also interesting because like we've seen the battles, but we don't know exactly where they are.
Oh,
Compared to
having
each
a
other.
map like this, yeah.
Yeah.
Smart guy.
Yeah. Very smart.
Concentrate everyone
Yeah.
on one side and then,
Even if you lose people, they are more likely to win like that.
yeah.
And then you have the rest of them. But you have to move fast. Because how long can Gara be like hold the line with fewer people? Yeah, he's asking the same question. Why not?
Because they'd be suspicious.
Yeah, they'll think something's happening.
He's thought everything through.
Smart. Yeah, even that, you know, Gara wouldn't be as much in danger as the others.
That's why they call him Shikamaru's dad. It's nice that even, you know, like they're so far apart on the battlefield, but they still trust each other Yeah.
just the same.
He's the only one in the front line of that group. The other two are
Yeah, that's
at
true.
headquarters. You know, Shikacho.
But, you know, everyone is placed where his talents would be best used.
Yeah. And apparently for Neji that means fighting Zetsu.
For Shino too. If you think about it, I think all the groups are split, right? Is there anyone like of the kids groups who are all
together?
All together? I don't think so.
Yeah, because Tenten is there and Neji is over there. Gara is with Rock Lee is with Kagashi. Yeah, and even if they're split, that's nice.
Yeah,
He still sees it
They
as
think of it as we're acting together. Oh.
Keitota.
Oh, He's scared.
Hmm. That's an interesting
Yeah.
thing to say. Yeah.
それは若さゆえの情熱が大きな要因だが、戦場ではそれが逆効果になることもあるということか。ご考察、感謝。
That's
Yeah. Gotta think about
a
every
risk you have
possibility.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's stepping in. It's nice because him and Gara had this bickering thing going on, right? So it's interesting that they would be
実者は二代目ほかげでは
joining force.
この
Because regardless of what he might have thought of him,
体が言うことを聞かなくなる時がある。
he realizes the importance that Gara has,
制限される。
you know, for the alliance and for everyone else.
あんたたちとも戦ってみたかったがな。残念だ。
What a difference, huh? Because these are for Kage.
You
Oh, he
recognize.
knows. These are for Kage who fought each other. Now the Kage are working together. Or maybe not fought each other because they weren't all from the same
Era.
era. Yeah, but still.
It's interesting because the Kage have an alliance on one side, and here they're forced to work together on the
Right,
other side.
yeah.
It's like, oh, I wanted to kill you, but my body doesn't
Yeah.
let me do it. So the third Tsuchikage is stepping in because he's the
That's
only
an
one.
interesting power they described there. So what is it he can use? The
So we've been told about the Kike Genkai, right?
Yeah.
The two
two elements.
at the same time, right? And here it's three, and he's saying it's the same as what he's been doing, right? The particle thing
Yeah,
that he tried to destroy Sasuke with.
yeah.
So yeah, it says only him and the second
His
Tsuchikage,
teacher.
his teacher, can do that.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. I think it's interesting that there are some characters that are being introduced as, like, now, you know, we never actually got to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they were mentioned, but, like, not enough that I remember. Like, did they ever mention anything about the
Second Tsuchikage. I mean, they had never mentioned anything about the Tsuchikage before we saw this one, right?
Yeah, right. So, you know, they're introduced now, and, like, we learn about them, but if you think about it, they're already dead.
Yeah, but that's logical, right? If
Yeah.
they're at 5 Okage on the Konoha side and 5 Kazekage on the Sand side,
Yeah.
you would assume other villages have also been through a lot of Kages that we haven't all heard about. Even with these, there's a lot of Kages, you know, you haven't heard about.
I'm curious what the Kazekage, what Gara's father will think when he learns, you know, that Gara became the next Kazekage. Like, what would, I mean, he's being controlled now, but at least these four are still, you know, they're left with their emotions. So I'm curious what his reaction will be.
Will be, yeah.
I hope he gets to hear it. And I want to see that reaction.
I like that line from the Tsuchikage. Who would think that at that age I would have to fight my master? It doesn't always pay to
grow old.
to live so long and
yeah,
to grow so
right.
old.
Yeah, that's a good line. I think he might die.
The third Tsuchikage?
Yeah. I don't know if in this battle, but in this war. And if it is in this war, it would be in this battle.
But the battle is going on so many fronts, and Shikamaru's dad came up with pretty good strategy to deal with it. Do you think it's going to work out?
At least to some point, because a plan like that, right? It all depends on how many people you lose in each battle, right? So what happens if on one front you think, oh, after they deal with the enemy there, then the rest of the people can go elsewhere. But what happens if on that front you lose a lot of people, or there are too many injured, or, you know, like, it's, you have to adapt. So I don't think it will necessarily completely go bad, but I think he'll have to adapt it as it goes. You know, things will change as the battle progresses.
Well, we shall see what happens as the battle progresses, as we react to more episodes of Naruto Shippuden. If you want to be there for those reactions, we invite you to
subscribe to this channel. The button is down below.
Like this video if you did, comment in the comment section below, and
have a nice day.